All the teams that are up in the upper bracket semis, they are going to be going to next weekend, next Saturday, when we'll see them again.
Can the bases hold, or can those attacks really overpower in an unexpected fashion? We have things starting with Curry coming in with the War Wrecker, one of the least used siege machines in the current day.
Yeah, it really is. We'll see if the Wall Wrecker can make it to the Town Hall. It does just dodge that gold storage. We had goblins coming out. The multi-mortar is hitting this stuff. There's the invis to force the sneakies to go for the Town Hall. So it doesn't go for the storage. And yes, the Town Hall has been secured. Now going to send these super dragons to the bottom side with the Grand Warden. The heroes are down. Remember, he's got the time on his side with a double rage spell down here. Let's see if that other rage spell was just used a little bit off to the right. Does it actually help these super dragons there?
Yeah, especially did not catch those first couple of loons to move into the core of the space with the warden ability, which means those loons died off kind of quickly. They were not there to catch more black mines, for example. So now he has to power through with those remaining super dragons. But Carbon, it just looks, there are so many super dragons alive. He's just keep bringing the single Inferno Tower, but the traps now need to be perfect.
Yeah, can they pick off these super dragons? The air expo off to the right is locking on the one super dragon. So that's going to slowly try to take it down. The super dragon does not go to the expo, meaning it's going over to the Tesla. Slowly getting picked off here. Still has the queen and royal champion ability with the freeze ground skeleton popping by the enemy queen. But this Tesla farm is going to be a huge pain for his heroes.
Yeah, especially we know typically in those Tesla farm there is a lot of skeleton traps, for example, which could be a big problem. So are there any skeleton traps? So far there are not, and this is giving Curry a really, really nice move through this back end. The scatter is getting taken down. This means the queen can reach everything, because take a look at that. The wizard tower compartment to reach... Oh, that's actually not too good. Well, I mean, he has 1 minute left, right? Like time-wise, it shouldn't be a big problem. And the unicorn is staying alive as well, which is like such a powerful pet.
Oh, yeah. A unicorn healing up that queen right now. Warden's getting pushed back a little bit. The king takes a few shots from that air expo. He's moving his way around. Queen goes for the wall. She can reach everything here. We've only got the 4 buildings remaining. Should be able to take it down. Has the ability. Warden has been taken out here. But with the queen ability, he should be able to get this one done.
Yeah, really depending on possible like giant bombs. I think it was a good thing for him that the queen locked onto that wall, because this gave him a little more of extra HP to finish off the rest of the space. And yes, indeed it is. It is a close one, but a triple is a triple. That's everything what counts. And Curry is coming in for Absolute Zero with that first 3-star using the War Wrecker, which I really love to see. I think it's... I mean, it's such a shame that it's like seeing the siege machine so rarely in the last couple of weeks, of months actually, because the lock launcher just overtook it just by such a long shot. So, yeah, nice to see it back again. Hopefully a little more.
Yeah, absolutely. Nice to see that wall wrecker being used to get to the town hall, even having to use the invisibility to make the storage invisible to reroute the sneaky goblins to the town hall to help secure that and take it down. So starts off with the super dragons is typically what we tend to see. Super dragons lead the way in these wars because it requires a lot less planning, and plus these players know exactly what to look for in these bases in order to get it done. But now Tribe, they're going to have to be answering. I mean, Tribe versus Absolute Zero is an absolutely incredible match. It can go either way, but this new roster for Tribe is going to try to set the tone this year to see what they can do.
Yeah, especially a lot of the other teams. Oh, we see those anti-2 stars from Absolute Zero, and this is something which I have said with like the different communities, because we have seen Queenwalker Stephanie using those anti-2 star bases as a Japanese team, and now we have seen the same thing for the Absolute Zero guys as well, using those anti-2 star bases. So that's going to be interesting to see how Tribe is dealing with that. But what I want to mention is that the wall breaker is not really working, I think, as he intended, I guess. But yeah, a lot of those teams said that one of the teams they're looking forward to play against is Strut, Queenwalkers, and Tribe Gaming. Strut not being in this competition. But this means the Queen.
Yes. He took out the single, and he took out the enemy queen there. The enemy queen and the single are gone, so he doesn't have to worry about that. As he's now charging his way in towards this eagle, the ground expo has locked onto this queen, so actually not going to lock into this king because the queen's got the healer, so she can get healed back up, which is fantastic to be tanking and getting in the value so far. With a jump spell to lead the queen into the town hall, this is looking good so far for Fluxy.
Yeah, it's looking really, really good. Can he use... I mean, he could have tried to use the wall break over there, but it seems like he wants to save that for the king, maybe. King walking inside with that royal champion together, taking down the scatter shot, and this is looking great so far. He sees the Lalo around the top side, and this time, though, we are not seeing the Warden combined with any of those heroes, which means the Lalo is going to be even more powerful. The Hound now is going for those king and royal champion parts on the top side, which means the queen can, without any problems, take down this town hall.
Oh, look at the charge, getting so much value. Now this Warden flying his way around, doesn't have to worry about an enemy queen or enemy royal champion on the backside for his Lalo, so he can just casually move his way through, but he's got to keep it in mind of keeping these blues alive because he doesn't have a Lava Hound to help protect and tank for them. The Hound just pops, but he got Testify on the backside. Needs to use some of these spells as another Rage or Freeze. There's the Rage, pops the Warden Eternal Tome. They're going to make their way towards this Builder Hub, but we got that Scatter Shot that we have to be careful of. Sending a few balloons on the backside to the Teslas, but can he have enough to make his way through? Oh,
yeah, he has one freeze. Oh, the freeze was really late, but the question is, can he still make this? The king is coming in from the top side as a reinforcement. Only time at this point is the problem. But you can see now at the bottom side, I think he's looking kind of relaxed. This should be the 3-star for Fluxy and tying things up. There's the visibility spell, I think on the top left. I think it was on the king to redirect those minions. Really, really smart move. And getting things done. It's going to be 100% for Fluxy, 100% for the tribe. And this is going to be an exciting looking match because both teams are starting off with 3 stars. And one thing which I really love to see is those anti-2-star bases. I love those teams which are ahead of the meta base building wise because I feel like, you said in the beginning, it's such an important thing in those matchups, especially the surprise factor can really change a lot of those matchups.
It really can. We're seeing that from the Japanese teams here are the bases that we saw from Queen Walker Stephanie and then Absolute Zero with those kind of anti-2 with the Town Hall into the core, which has worked really well for that first war for Queen Walker Stephanie to advance. But we saw Fluxy absolutely pick it apart with that queen charge, jumping into the core, grabbing the town hall, showing how to dissect one of those bases to be able to get that core value. And if you can take it down with your queen, that leaves the rest of the base up for the Lalo or some sort of attack to clean the rest of those defenses up. Beautiful job to show us how to get and take down those core town hall bases. But now, Absolute Zero. Will you answer? Will you answer with the 3 stars? Because this war, I feel like you have to put up a 14-star war to have a chance at winning.
Yeah, that's right. And we have actually the next Lalo attack. I think this match is going to be a lot of Lalo from both sides overall. And we have the Lightning Lalo for the core multi-inferno tower. The question now is, are there Tesla inside the core? He did not scout for any Tesla with the skeleton trap, skeleton spell, for example. And let's hope that there is no disconnect. That would be like the worst thing right now. We're still waiting and seeing that we keep going with the attack. But the blimp, in theory... Oh, no.
No way. Don't tell me. Oh. We're waiting. We're waiting. Cross your fingers.
Waiting and hoping.
Here. We are. We're hoping. Come on. Let's see. The town hall goes down. With the sneakies, but does he drop the rest of his troops is the question. Oh, here we go. Is he going to be able to... He's pulling it off with the minion off to the right side. Archers, a lot of hand with the queen. Okay, it looks like he's back. It's all good. Okay, we've made it past the spinning wheel of death right there that every clasher hates to see when it pops up on your device. But he's all good. Let's take a deep breath. Now can he use the poison spell for this hound and continue with the attack?
Yeah, but I mean, for him, obviously, it's not... I mean, maybe he was just super afraid, but overall, like, he has used a lot of time so far. It's already into the 2nd minute of this attack. Yeah. And it's going to be tricky, and I think he wanted to take down the multi-inferno tower with this queen, but the queen walking around And let's hope that he's not having any more disconnects. We have the King taking down the defending Royal Champion. The Royal Champion coming in for that multi-inferno tower. The Lalo starting from the bottom side. And with that, we have the Warden not placed just yet.
Yeah, with that arson ability going off already, the Warden needs to be used with the Lalo. Coming into the bottom side, finding that Tesla farm. The Warden still has not been dropped. Oh, actually, no, he's down now with the far left side with the 2 hounds over there. Freezing and hasting his way through the multi and the air expo, using another freeze, but missing that air expo, but passing. Oh, no, some of them do pass to the multi, but he does protect the lava hound as he moves his way across. The hound is tanking these defenses up and around.
Yeah, but there's, oh my goodness, so many red bombs in the core. The invisibility spell, the last hope for those loons to finish off the back end. But the Queen is still alive and can help maybe versus the Warden. Now the question is, where is he using those spells? Like this last spell, it seems like the air defense is having a strong word against those loons. Maybe turn those loons invisible, maybe do something about protecting those loons, but he's not.
No.
And this now is going to be a time factor as well, because the Queen can be protected with that invisibility spell. But 30 seconds for this? I'm not sure.
No, the air defense is going to pick off all these minions and lava pups that will be helping to clean up. And the Queen is going to make her way up around to the air defense. And there is an opening in the wall. Makes it invisible so the Warden doesn't get hit by the AD, so he can try to stay alive. And down goes the minion. 7 seconds. Queen with the Warden. Oh, down it goes, but no! The final building stays up and it's a 99% 2-star for Chichen. Oh, what a nice try. But Rakira's base holds.
Whew, that was a really, really close attack. So unfortunate. I think he got confused a bit as well with all of the connection things which were going on. So hopefully everything is okay. But yeah, that's the first defense. I mean, it's a 99, which sounds strange to say that's a defense, but yes, it is not a 3-star. That's what matters. And we have the next attack coming in, which is Rakira's for Tribe Gaming, and obviously is coming in with his Lalo, which is so strong and fear in the community. The question now though is, can he make it work against those anti-2-star bases? You know, a lot of those Tribe guys are pushing a legend obviously as well. So, well, is this going to work versus this type of base? So has he attacked already this type of base versus Suilado?
Here we go. The question is, the Ice Golem should be able to be taken out really easily with the poison spell. No problem here. Drop another. Oh, no, decides to send that Queen in, so she'll get slowed down. The Unicorn's on the Queen, so they can heal her back up. Has to use some balloons out of the cannon. The Queen doesn't take too much damage here.
Yeah, there's as well, like time-wise, it's tricky, especially with all of those ice golems. It takes some time. Like, those ice golems are really annoying. And now the thing is, how we see... Oh, there's the jump spell for the Town Hall. That's now a really, really interesting approach, because if he's not getting that Town Hall out of the way, this is a lot of things invested for not that much value. He needs to get the Town Hall, and so forth. The King is skipping the jump.
Well, the... Oh, Queen, you're not taking the jump spell. Come on, Queen, go back. But the King broke the wall open. Wait, now he does actually jump just barely in that compartment there. So the Queen does grab the multi. He should go to the Builder Hut next. Yes, the Builder Hut. And so the Queen is going to secure the Town Hall here. What a beautiful value from that Queen and its heroes.
Such a beautiful attack right there with the Lado now closing in. We have the invisibility spell for the Royal Champion to make sure the Lado can push easier through that defending King, turning the King invisible. There's the freeze now. He has still the Warden ability left for the back end. Warden can be used now to protect the Royal Champion as well. Is he doing it? Last second, the giant bomb was coming up, and with the last second, he's getting things done. We can see it already in the face cam. He knows it's going to be a 3-star, and this is why everyone is fearing his Lalo. It is so strong if you know how to do those attacks. And with this, it's going to be the next 3-star for the Tribe, 6-5. And again, only one building being the difference. We've seen already earlier today a Japanese team coming in with a 99% quite early in the match, and they won the entire match. So let's see. It's going to be a close one still. And the next one is going to be, again, with Absolute Zero coming in with their next attack.
Yeah, showing that Tribe knows exactly how to take those styles of bases down. And that looks like you don't want to be giving them that base right there, because absolutely crushed it with the first one with the Queen Charge Lalo. This time, used your heroes, the Sui value with the Sui Lalo, took out the Town Hall all the way into the middle. And I mean, are we going to see more of those bases from Absolute Zero? Because Tribe has been showing us exactly how to take that stuff down. Absolute Zero is going to have to be 3-starring and hope to get a defense to make the comeback against Tribe, but still, the war can go any way, as we've seen so far here today.
Yeah, especially with only one building being the difference. One fail and everything is open again. One fail is all what it takes from Tribe, and this match is wide open. But for that, we need another 3-star now for the Absolute Zero guys, because otherwise it might get kind of out of hand. So the next attack is really important for them to keep pressuring Tribe and make sure that maybe they're getting forced to do some mistakes as well. We have said it already, there's a lot of roster changes, which means maybe the communication for some of those teams is not perfect just yet. And we have Ayase coming in with those Inferno Dragons. He as well having the YouTube channel, I think. And I think he was really high in Legends already as well with few of his Dragon attacks. And let's see how he's going to approach this base from Exorcist now.
Yeah, decided to bring in the Mass Inferno Dragons here with the clone spell as well. Probably use the clone for near the Town Hall and the single target Inferno. Typically, when you see a single near that area, that's what you want to get. And he started with the Infernos, the Dragons, the regular Dragons, the Balloons, the Tesla Stick Near Dragon Riders. It looks like he's got a mix of everything in this raid. And the Blimp is coming across. He's going to try to time that one ability to protect everything as he's going through. And he pushes away, pops it, protects the Blimp as it's making his way to the Town Hall. And get ready for a clone spell as well. There's the Rage. There's the clone to clear the left side near the Town Hall.
That's right. And the Inferno Dragons have to go through all of this. We have the heal to completely counter the double multi-Inferno Tower in that core. The King versus King action on the right side. The Headhunter is making this a kind of unfair battle, but the Queen is locked into that compartment. She did take the gap at the top side, so now she cannot really help that King. The Royal Champion coming in from the far left side, but the Tesla Farm is over there as well, which could cause some problems. And with the Scatter and the Expo on the back end, still anything can happen depending on the Queen pathing.
Yeah, anything with the Royal Champion now finding that Tesla, grabbing it, can use some more skeletons to provide a bit of a distraction to protect her. But we got more ground skeletons popping up in front of this Royal Champion. She's trying to get this area down here, but the problem is we have a lot more to go through with only 2 freezes. We do have a Queen ability. I mean, with a skeleton and 2 freezes, that actually can play. Oh, but he was late on that Skelly. Oh, that's going to hurt. Now forcing that RC ability now.
Yeah, the skeleton spell so far is doing amazing. I have no clue what's going on. I feel like any trap on defense can change the outcome of this so easily. The Scatter is shooting at that Royal Champion. The Scatter shot, though, is going down. 1 minute now. 1 minute. And this Queen has to take the perfect path and not go for any walls. Otherwise, time could be an issue, a factor as well. I mean, he has the Queen ability, so it's looking like a 3-star if nothing really surprising is happening.
Yeah, the Queen, the warden goes down, but we've got the Queen reaching over the wall, grabbing the Wizard Tower here. She's going to make her way around. There is the opening in the wall, but also you can reach the gold sword from the outside. Pops the ability now with 30 seconds left. Ayase coming in with the 3-star for Absolute Zero. Gorgeous gets the value. The Inferno Dragons is the call, taking it down right there. Beautiful attack. And that's what they need here in this war. 3-star from Tribe, and they will bring back and take the lead again with a 1-star advantage going into the next set of attacks. But they're down right now because they have 1 less attack used. They're looking to keep their 3 stars rolling in.
I'm just double checking. I think if I read the list correct, we should see Exorcist as next attacker. And what's kind of funny, I mean, we're referring a lot of times to the stats of Chase the Ace on Twitter. And the funny thing is that I had published this list of who's having the best hit rate on which attack slot. And we saw the Tribe guys arguing on Twitter who wants to take which slot. Because I think Nerex had a really good attack as a good hit rate as fourth attacker or something, but he always gets forced to attack first. So it was kind of funny to see, and to see like the interaction in the teams as well. I mean, you always need those attackers which have to go first, and that's where I feel like Clash of Clans is really interesting, because it's not a game about like who is having the best attackers. You really need to have this team synergy, because you might have the best attacker in the world. If it takes this time, that's not the best outcome, because you always need the first attacker. So the team synergy is the most important thing. Let's see if Neighborox now as third can coming in. So it seems like that this was not correct. Neighborox coming in, and this is showing the actual scan, which is quite funny. But we have the Suilala with another jump coming in. Sorry.
Yeah, well, Neighborox is hitting. The player, like you said, is active. So we aren't seeing Neighborox out the screen at the moment. But that blimp doesn't make it into the Eagle. He did open it, which stopped the Yetis from grabbing the Eagle, which is forcing the Queen now to go that direction. But he pulls out the CC of the Archers, the Lava Hound as well, but the single locks onto his Queen now, which could be a problem.
Yeah, this is a really big problem. Nearly saving that Queen, not having to use her ability, but at the same time, this double Black Mine to defend that blimp was clutch. And now the problem is he's not going to get that tunnel. That's something which we were discussing about with the attack of Rikiris earlier. If you have all of this investment not getting the town hall, he now needs to save that town hall, because he has no blimp, he has not really the greatest amount of spells left, and he has to create this pathing to get towards that town hall. So it's not going to be easy at all, and this might be a really low percentage 2-star defense, which is Absolute Zero needing to get back into this match. And to be honest, even with 98% would be already good enough, because they had the fail. Like the kind of fail with the 99.
Yeah, you can drop a Rage spell over the Town Hall with the Warden Eternal Tome to try to secure that. There's the Rage. There's the Warden. Goes for the Town Hall. Takes that down. But remember, he also has to grab percentages as well. So he did secure at least the 1-star there. Now he finds a Tassa Farm. Drops a freeze into the multi over there to the right. But you see how he wanted his Queen to jump the wall and take that Town Hall down. He was investing it all for his heroes to secure that, to be able to get this one. And that shows you, if you don't get the Town Hall down, right? And I've heard it from you, Itsu, before, that when you fail on a anti-3-star base, usually it's a high percentage fail. But when you fail on a ring base or an anti-2 with the Town Hall centralized, it tends to be a very low percent. Like this here, where it's just approaching to the 70% area.
Yeah, that's right. A really, really annoying looking base with all of those heroes around the bottom side. So it's not really nice to charge there either. And just remember, you have seen so many Black Mines around the top sides to defend that blimp. Possible Queen charges most likely. So a lot of things trying to defend that top side. And yeah, right there, Neighborox falling into the trap. Maybe, just maybe. I mean, it's always easier saying that after watching the attack and knowing where the traps are. But maybe a Wall Wrecker could have been the choice right there, because there were not too many defenses and he could have made it all of the way. And only a Tornado Trap can stop a Wall Wrecker right there. But, I mean, as I said, it's always easier for us when watching those. And if you ever were in a similar situation, all of the pressure is on you, especially when you're playing for such an amount, or like such a big prize amount, because there's a prize share of $30,000 on the line. So that's a lot of money. So a lot of pressure is on the table.
It is indeed, because the team that will win here will advance to take on Vitang in the next match, which will be next weekend on Saturday. And then the finals will be on next weekend on Sunday. But the team that loses will be playing later today versus War and Glory, because it is double elimination. If you lose your first match, you're not out. You have the second chance in the lower bracket to try to make it back, but you can't lose again down there, because you mentioned the $30,000 prize pool. Only the top 3 teams will be getting paid. So if you come in 4th place, you get 0. You get nothing for all of that time trying to play through the qualifier to this point, which is rough. But let's see if Mario can come in for Absolute Zero to put a triple on the board to take the lead, because we see now they have percentage as well. So it's kind of going back and forth here in this war.
Yeah, and this is one of the first smash attacks I think we see today, which really surprises me, because we all know how strong those smash attacks, those super bonus attacks are at the moment. But still, we do not see them too often in those matches. And I think he lost already really early on a healer, which is never a good thing. Take a look at that. There is so much damage on the ward, and he needs to lure it away or use a rage, or otherwise he... Oh no.
Wow.
Losing the ward ability early, that's a really big thing, especially because I think the blimp was supposed to fly across. And this blimp now, if it's catching any black mines, this could cause a lot of problems.
Yeah, that's going to be a huge issue, wanting to use that one play to protect everything as he made his way through, but he's still going to get through the core here, right? As he makes his way in, the blimp is trying to get to the town hall. It's looking safe so far. As he's going through, he's going to jump into the multi. There's the rage, there's the freeze, and he makes it to the town, but the tornado is pulling the Yetis away from that town hall.
Oh no! A genius tornado trap, expecting exactly that, and then Ferro Tower is down, but not the town hall. And now the town hall, while this one Beta Hut is getting recovered, he has still the Royal Champion to deploy. But he needs to save this attack, and with this could be the comeback or like the defense, which Stripe Gaming needed. There's the rage, raging the unicorn to heal that queen a bit faster. The queen ability needs to be forced. That's exactly happening, and now the Royal Champion. He has a couple of spirits left, but he really needs to make sure that this town hall is falling.
Yeah, there's the freeze onto the town hall, the rage for the Royal Champion. I don't see any ground skeletons popping. There's the invis, so the Royal Champion will secure this town hall here. And the percentage game, because we see a 76% from Nebrex, so that means that's what he's trying to get. At least a 77 will keep the advantage on percentage-wise, because their one fail that they had was the 99% that came in from Chichin against Rikirez, and with a 76% there, and there it is. So he at least passed that mark of 77, 79. So Absolute Zero will still have the lead here in terms of percentage, but if Tribe triple, they'll take the lead, and that's what they're going for.
Yeah, that's right, because at the end of the day, the stars are more important than the percentage, and that's, I think, the only chance for Tribe to now 3-star, to win this match, because percentage-wise, they're so far behind, and we have already seen it. The bases from Absolute Zero are really, really annoying to attack. Those under 2-star bases, so many things can go wrong, and they're so unpredictable. We have seen the black mines all stacked around this top side in this last attack from Nevrax before that, where his blimp got baited. And that's just devastating percentage-wise. So this was now clutch for Tribe on defense. But at the same time, if you have good defenses, you need to make sure that you're using that on offense, because if you're not attacking better than on your defense, you're still losing the game.
Yeah, at this point, Tribe holds everything in their hand. They triple their next attacks. They win this war based off of stars alone. So they can do it as long as they come in with their final set of attacks. And, well, we know that Exorcist and Kronos are the attackers still remaining. So those are two of the top players in the world to try to close it out for Tribe Gaming. And here we go. It is Exorcist, but this time we see Nebrax's cam. So I guess you get to see how Nebrax is potentially helping spot Exorcist here today. But Exorcist coming in with the Queen Charge Lotto. And again, we are seeing the same base style over the anti-2 with the tunnel in the middle.
Yeah, and that's one thing which I really like. He is going with his Legend army, which means Exorcist came up with this Queen Charge Lalo army composition where he's using one Dragon Rider. He's using the Dragon Rider in like a strategic way where he's sniping scatter shots, trying to send them in front of the Lalo, or maybe a Hound does not work, and things like that. So I'm really looking forward to see how he's using that Dragon Rider to make sure that he's getting the work done. And now the question is, healers, please do not switch off. And yes, they're sticking to the Queen. That's great. There's the freeze. Any more wall breaks is now the question. Is he going to wall break into that single front tower? It seems like no. What exactly is the plan?
That Queen, he makes her invisible just in time so that she can take out the enemy Queen, the Grand Warden, the Wizard Tower, this whole area down here, the bottom part of the space that doesn't have a jump spell, but he sends a rocket loon in to potentially test and protect these healers here. Or go for the blimp potentially.
Yeah, but this means the healers are within range of that tunnel, which means he needs to have some plan for that. Maybe the freeze or something. That's exactly what he's doing, keeping that Queen alive. The tunnel should be taken down with those sneaky goblins which are in there. Exactly that is happening. Another freeze though needed. And now we have those archers onto those healers, but the Lalo from the top side, and considering he not even used the Royal Champion yet, it's looking really good. Starting the Lalo right into the Tesla form, right into the scatter. I mean, it's a Lalo tech, right? So time shouldn't be the biggest issue as long as the Queen is staying alive.
Queen is staying alive here, actually tanking and protecting from the Royal Champion as he's making his way around, and does have her ability, so that can clutch up, take out the Zarya Tower, makes the Royal Champion invisible, has a lot of balloons still alive, Scatter Shot goes down, RC has her ability, minions are around, and pops it, skips across, down goes the Archer Tower to Exorcist. It's looking like he's coming away with a 3-star if he's got the time on his side. He has the minions, but that king up top is going to slow him with red air bombs coming all the way through.
Oh no, this one gold storage at the top left side, but the Royal Champion staying alive is clutch. And time-wise, it is really, really important. But this king just being the rock as the defense right there. Oh, but the Dragon Rider, it should be possible. The Owl is doing the splash damage onto the gold storage. And with 12 seconds, it is going to be enough.
Got it. Wow, he's got the 3-star Exorcist GG, which now means that they have the advantage on stars, but they're still down a percentage. So, Absolute Zero are looking to put a 3-star on the board, which means that Tribe will probably have the 3-star as well because of the percentage difference, and since they're way down on percentage in terms of the attack that they had earlier.
That would be actually, I mean, in theory, we are playing this already through in our heads, right? But like in theory, this would be the third match, which could come down to the last deciding attack. And I mean, we have said this already many times. This is like the optimal thing for us viewers, where every single attack matters, and the last attacker has a lot of pressure, which is more fun for us. I'm sorry, but this is more fun for the viewers and for us as casters then to really, really be excited about that. But first of all, as you have said it, first of all, we need to have this next attack 3-starring to make sure that this possible scenario is actually coming in place.
Yeah, absolutely. It's already happened several times here today between these teams. And will it happen yet again? Komakun coming in for Absolute Zero with that Queen Charge Dragon Rider. You can just notice the differences between the bases. Tribe with the more anti-3-star designs, while Absolute Zero is coming with the anti-2 with the centralized Town Hall. Starting off with the Lightning onto the... Oh. How many did he have? Did he have, was it 2? Or was it, he used the Earthquake there as well. Did he have 5 lightning spells? Did it not go down?
To be honest, I'm not really sure. I mean, that's a lot of investment if you would have just wanted to go for the building. I think, what was it next to it? I think it was an Expo, I believe, right?
Yeah. Well, there's the Earthquake there, but oh man, I mean, let's just see what this Queen can do as she's going to charge her way through. But the thing is, if he's trying to charge this Queen down the alley, he can't reach that single tower Inferno. That's the issue, right? Which will lock onto this Queen as she walks down through into that middle of the base.
Yeah, this Inferno tower like was supposed to go down. I'm pretty sure about that. Like seeing now the plan, everything. You have said it. He's trying to charge down this alley. Yeah. The plan overall looks really great, to be honest. Like taking down the tower with the king, taking down the scatter with the flame flinger. So the plan is really, really awesome. But just the Singapore tower staying alive for too long. Let's see, maybe the Royal Champion can take it down.
There's the Invis, so the single will go down at the end of the day, keeping that Queen alive. Okay, but now the Queen's going to make her way through the core, going to be able to grab the enemy Queen this whole middle. Okay, this is looking pretty good now. He's able to recover after the Lightning didn't take out that single target Inferno. But that Flame Flinger is getting beautiful value over in the far right. And now starting the Dragon Riders with the Warden into the Eagle.
Yeah, that's right. A lot of Dragon Riders are coming in. I guess even another Dragon Rider from that Siege Machine. Queen ability, yes, is getting used to make sure that Queen is taking down that Royal Champion on defense. And with that, those Dragon Riders now, they have to deal this damage which is needed. Flame Flinger is going to open, and there we have it, another Dragon Rider in there. But wait a second, there's even another Scatter Shot in the back end with an air defense, but the Warden ability as well has not even been used yet.
Yeah, the Warden ability will help be clutch here, but we only got 40 seconds left in the raid here as he makes his way around. Warden's ability is not being used. That means his air defense could just like one-shot some of these Dragon Riders. And then down it goes. He's finally popping that Warden Eternal Tome. 30 seconds as he makes his way around to the bottom side toward that Archer Tower. But only 25 seconds. These Dragon Riders need to speed up and go and clear here. Oh, no.
Oh, no. 15 seconds. Come on. Push it all the way. 12 more seconds. This is now going to come down only to time. 8 seconds left with this Archer Tower about to fall.
What?
But those minions, they're going back for this skeleton, which came from the top.
Oh,
this
no.
is going to be a 97% 2-star. Oh, no.
Wow.
Falling short just a little bit and having the percentage lead. Like, even if Tribe is going to a 3-star, the percentage lead would be in Absolute Zero favor. But the stars are not. So a 2-star would be already enough for Tribe to win. That was such an unfortunate outcome.
Yeah, 11 to 12 right now, and Tribe still has an additional attack to come in with. So they get that to 12, 13, locks it up, and the percentage, that's the differential, right? Absolute Zero having a 96.4% in terms of average destruction percentage, but it's just they've been time failing. They've run out of time just a little bit. Very nice try to them, but can Kronos get this 2-star here and lock this one up to try advance to next weekend with the town hall? And this time it's not in the middle. We've got this town hall towards the edge with all of this stuff, the builder huts, the ground expos, a king, a lot of storages. So let's see how he tries to take this one down.
Yeah, a really interesting setup. Sending in now the Blim to take down this island of defenses. I guess he's trying to go for the Single Tower, trying to go for this Warden, but so far the Yetis are skipping those, which means the Warden is going down, but not the Single Tower. Try to break that pathing. So let's see if that's going to come in later on in clutch, because I think I could see that he tried to like send in later the Royal Champion into the core, like for the multi-Fern Tower. But with those Tesla, that's not possible, especially with the single Fern Tower staying alive. So let's see how the screenshot is going to work.
Oh, yes, that Headhunter does go down. Beautiful job. And now the Queen's going to make her way to the scatter shot. And now the... Ooh, wait, enemy Queen. Come on, come on. With a super wall break. So that Queen is going to actually walk her way to the bottom side and make her way to the town hall. We've got the balloon coming through, clearing these ground skeletons that popped. But Wizards are down south, setting the funnel to force the Queen that way. And so far, it's looking good.
Yeah, so far it's looking really good. The Queen now supposed to walk towards the town hall, and apparently was not really that bad that the single Fern Tower did not go down. It was all about just pathing. The Lava Hound is now getting lured, the wall break is working, but that's still a lot of damage. On that Queen, she has to work on that single Inferno Tower, maybe on the town hall, depending on how she's walking. She might even go for the Eagle. She can reach it as well, like really depending on how the pathing of that Queen looks like. And so far though, still, you said it, the Queen charge looks good. The next rage is getting used, so one more rage which he can use, and he's saying, I'm fine. The town hall is going to fall, that's good. We're starting with the Lalo from the top side.
Yeah, the Lalo's coming in. The Royal Champion's making her way to the single. Queen locks down the Town Hall, has Invis, rages her up. Town Hall's been secured. There's the 2 stars, and Kronos has advanced Tribe Gaming to the next round, but he's not looking to stop there. He wants to pull in the 3-star with the balloons coming around with only 45 seconds left. The Queen is still getting some beautiful value to the bottom side, and Kronos is coming away with the 3-star, it looks like so far. He's celebrating with the Queen ability and the back end with one more Sneaky Goblin to use. GG to Kronos and Tribe Gaming, putting up a 14-star performance here in the first round of the World's Warm-Up.
Yeah, that's right, and a really, really interesting approach with those under 2-star bases, but I feel like some teams really need to scout the teams we're using those bases on, because it feels like Tribe Gaming were pushing on Legends and had like some ideas on how to approach those bases. Tribe Gaming going in as winner from this last match, which we had now in the upper bracket for today, but we have still matches for the lower bracket later. But this is, I think, now with the next matchup then.
Yeah.
Versus Vatang, right? I think Tribe versus Vatang.
Yeah, that will be the next one. But look at this percentage here. 14 stars, and they lost on percentage to 12. 95 to a 96.4. That just shows you that 1-2 star, the 76% from Nebrex was a huge differential there. But